13 Weather Live Doppler Radar is sponsored by the Bernard Law Group. Big results are no accident.
Well, hi there, everyone. From the Fox 13 Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ilona McCauley. Happy Friday. Hope you had a great week at school and at work. Temperatures today quite a bit cooler than average. You can see we only topped out in the low 50s from Bellingham all the way southward into parts of Olympia. 54 degrees for the high today in Chehalis. We made it to 50 degrees in Forks and 37 degrees, quite a bit colder up there in some of the higher elevations over Snoqualmie Pass. So, of course, we had some very nice spring-like weather to start the week on Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, we hit that 82-degree temperature, and then we dropped into the upper 50s and low 60s. We're going to continue to see a fairly cool weekend ahead before we finally rebound and those temperatures slowly begin to warm things back up again a little closer to average for this time of year. Showers are going to continue through Saturday. We have another possibility for some thunderstorms that could produce some heavier downpours of rain and some small hail. We are going to continue to see those temperatures cooler than average through the weekend. We're talking some low 60s for both Saturday and Sunday, but we are tracking some drier and warmer conditions by the time we get into Monday of next week. So the Storm Prediction Center still putting a chance for some weak storms in the area through tonight. Bit more widespread everywhere around parts of Washington will be fair game for tomorrow. And as we talked about, the best chances would be some of the heavier downpours of rain, some small hail, and some gusty winds. A little bit of lightning not totally out of the question. As we check out the futurecast for the remainder of today, we will see some higher elevation snow. We do have snow levels right around the 3,000 to 4,000 foot level, so we could see some wintry mix. Chances for some rainfall will continue in the Puget Sound lowlands. Scattered showers for tomorrow, and we do expect to see, as we mentioned, a possibility of an isolated thunderstorm, and then finally clearing things out as the ridge of high pressure begins to settle in for the back half of the weekend. On Sunday, we'll wake up to some foggy skies early Sunday morning. Hard to believe that we are talking about a winter weather advisory. Mainly this was issued by the National Weather Service because it is so unusual, and we want to just make sure that if the outdoor enthusiasts are headed out, that you are prepared, because yes, there is a possibility for some higher elevation mountain snow and some wintry mix, especially as we mentioned around that 4,000 foot level. The ground conditions, the ground temperatures are going to be relatively warm, so we're really not anticipating any type of issues on the roadways. But if you're headed out to enjoy the outdoors, we just want to make sure that you are aware of this changing weather situation. 49 degrees overnight tonight in Seattle. Will be at 39 in Shelton. High temperatures again pretty cool for tomorrow. 56 in Seattle, and we'll be at 57 degrees in Tacoma. Your 7-day forecast will show, though, rebounding very nicely by the time we get into Sunday. 62 degrees, and then how about that? Finally back into the mid and upper 60s for much of next week, and nearing even 70 degrees by the end of next week on Friday.